gosh, guess who's here to talk about it? Who better? Former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, joins me now. 6 months ago in January, Newt, you said this bill needs to be done no later than July 4th. It appears President Trump will get it done. It's been a painful process, but this is another huge win for the president and his promised agenda, right?
Sure. And look, as the president goes tonight to Des Moines, to the Iowa State Fairgrounds to launch the 250th anniversary celebration, remember, this is the constitutional process. You have to get 100 senators, 435 House members, and the president to get something done. It is sloppy, slow, frustrating, and it's called freedom because it protects us from any dictatorship. So the president will win today. I think the country will win today. Mike Johnson has done an amazing job. John Thune, as Senate leader, did an amazing job. I was more concerned that the Senate could move fast enough, and he got it done. I knew that once they got to the House, that Speaker Johnson and President Trump would ultimately find the votes. It took them probably a day longer than they hoped. But in a few minutes, we're going to see the biggest single domestic policy change of the Trump administration will be passed into law.
Well, the fear-mongering on the other side, Newt, I mean, we know it, we expect it, but, you know, I was just writing down some of the comments. Less safe, less healthy, more debt-ridden. It's a deal with the devil. It's cruel, ugly, nasty, and immoral. Your comments on that?
Well, look, I think the Democrats are trapped. They have a whole bunch of policies they inherited from Biden, which they can't sustain. They have a new face of the Democratic Party emerging in New York with Mamdani. They are in a situation where they have no solutions, they have no answers. Their social values are like in 15 to 20% of Americans in favor of them. Interestingly, since the election, there's been 1,300,000 people switch from Democrat to Republican in registration around the country. Every single state is moving towards the Republicans. So what do? They put up Hakeem Jeffries to pretend he's a senator. He gives what will be one of maybe the second or third longest speech in House history. And he just says a whole series of lies. I mean, it takes a long time to lie. You can tell the truth pretty quickly.
Do you ever remember a president being this heavily involved in getting a bill passed? I mean, it was remarkable.
Well, I think other presidents have been involved, but I think that the amazing thing about President Trump is he can be doing Iran, going to NATO, dealing with the Supreme Court, all simultaneously while also shepherding this bill. And people need to understand, this is a huge bill. This bill fundamentally shifts towards a lower tax, more aggressive, more entrepreneurial America. It takes a lot of regulations out. And it's, I think, going to launch what by next summer we'll be calling the Trump boom, because the combination of all of his economic policies are going to lead to huge economic growth.
It's all about growth, indeed. Newt Gingrich, Newt, thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.